So Hollywood is at it again, lecturing us and basically just being out and out hypocrites. This time from the man himself, Ewan McGregor in Birds of Prey. Now, Ewan McGregor is playing Roman Sionis, or Black Mask. There's some interesting snippets around the character. Supposedly he's gay and all of these kind of outlandish, bizarre changes to the lore of Roman Sionis. Now, a good few weeks ago, Ewan McGregor had come out to speak about misogyny and the feminist nature of, well, Birds of Prey, basically, the film, and also how Roman Sionis is in the film. Basically, he's come out to repeat it again. Now, the earlier comments that he made, he said, this is specifically about what interested him in the film, was what interested me with Birds of Prey is that it's a feminist film. It is very finely written. There is in the script a real look on misogyny. Misogynists in movies are often extreme, they rape, they beat women, and it is legitimate to represent people like that. Because they exist, and they are obviously the worst. But in the Birds of Prey dialogues, there is always a hint of everyday misogyny, of those things you say as a man you do not even realise. Mansplaining. All it's in the script in a very subtle way. I found that brilliant. Now, he's come out, he's doubled down on it. God damn. I'm just going to play you the clip. Okay, so this is from AP Entertainment at the premiere of the movie, so check it out.
It's about time.
Yeah, it's about time. We were both really proud, we talked about it, we were both really proud to be involved in a film that was a feminist film that tackled misogyny, not only in sort of the extreme ends of misogyny, but also the everyday mild misogyny that women have to put up with. And this film's peppered with references to that. So I think we were just proud to be part of that and to be the misogynists in the movie, to help flag that up to guys who need to know that time's done.
So, look, there you go. This talk of everyday misogyny, little bits that they have to put up with. Apparently the film being peppered with references to that. We were just so proud to be part of that and be the misogynists in the movie. So apparently this is the real... this is the real clincher here. To help flag that up to guys who need to know that time's done. Now, the problem with this is a man who had an affair with Mary Elizabeth Winstead, left his wife, and then got binned off by Mary Elizabeth Winstead. He also, I kid you not, ladies and gentlemen, when was it? 2018, he came out, there was basically divorce papers that got, leaked. And I remember we're talking about everyday misogyny here. He believed he was paying too much in child support, and his wife believed he wasn't paying enough to obviously support his obligations to that. Ewan McGregor was worth about $45 million at that time, right? And yeah, he out and out basically said, "No, I think I'm paying too much. I think I'm paying too much in child support. Like, are you being serious? Like, for God's sake." So you got to remember, this is a man. Also, as well. Oh my God! Not only that. Ewan McGregor came out and absolutely slammed his wife publicly. There's many an article of the things that he had said about his wife. Not very nice things. So it's one of those things where you look at this and you just go, like, for goodness sake, Ewan McGregor, please. What is this supposed to be? Who is Roman Sionis in this movie? Is he a flamboyant homosexual? Because if he is, then, who is this going to appeal to? Because surely you're going to irritate people by painting him out to be a misogynist as well. And I think realistically, people are really sick to death of being lectured in their entertainment. There's no reason why this film itself has to be a vehicle for misogyny, right? And the reason why I say that is because I know a lot of people will hear that statement and go, well, no, of course, that makes sense because Harley Quinn is living the Joker and it's the emancipation, dramatic fucking word. This the emancipation of Harley Quinn from the Joker. Okay, well that's fine, but it doesn't then need to divulge into this massive rampant feminist movie for everything else. And I do find it very funny, like I've been using this term an awful lot recently as misandrist, you know? When are we going to get a misandrist film? When are we going to get a film that tackles the rampant misandry that is rife in everyday life? And if you don't know what that is, it's basically what feminists are. It's just, that's what feminists are. And I don't mean like women that just want equality, because, you know, side note, we've got that in the Western world. But we're talking the far, far fundamental feminists, the ones who just hate men. That's a misandrist. When are we going to get that? We're not, are we? You know, like, men are sick to death of being painted out to be the bad guy all the time because they're not bad. Funnily enough, men are not bad. These people that they paint, the fact that Ewan McGregor literally went on and stated that misogynists in movies are often extreme, they rape and they beat women, and it is legitimate to represent people like that because they exist and they're obviously the worst. Well, yes, it is okay to have them periodically, but the same can't be said if we started doing that for women. There'd be an uproar. You can't paint women like that. Oh, good God. That's genuinely what it would be like, which is just a travesty, you know? We're all for equality, but when we start to talk about, you know, showing people's narcissistic and malicious intent, you know, across the sexes, oh, we can't do that. That's oppressing women. Fight the power. So, look, I have a real issue with what he said here. And it couldn't come from, like, a worse person either. Like, Ewan McGregor is definitely not he's not the epitome of a good dude, is he? Let's be honest. And if you think he is, then realistically you need to take a long, hard look at his history, because he's not a good dude. So it's a real shame, really. I think Ewan McGregor, you need to just ultimately shut your mouth about this political side of this movie. It's going to backfire massively, because ultimately this is a film which will make or break on whether it's enjoyed by both sexes. And, you know, you start slating men and you start saying that this film is a film depicting how bad men are, they are going to tune out real quick, Ewan McGregor. They're not going to be happy about that. Men don't want to be lectured time and time again. We're sick of it. We are absolutely sick of it. And I know I'm speaking for many people here in my audience. I know you guys are as well. We're sick to death of being told that we are bad when, lo and behold, we're not. It's just nonsense. So I thought I'd do this video. I'd love to hear all of your thoughts on this, though. I genuinely do think that this will, you know, have an impact on the film. The more and more these things are stated and pushed, I think this will be negatively impacting the film, which is a shame, because DC has been on the up recently. I mean, Joker was fantastic, so it's a real shame. But then again, this film is made at a funny time, because it's kind of between all of the change of the guard within DC and Warner Brothers. It's part of the old guard, not really part of the new. Part of the new guard is obviously the new Batman. It's the new Joker. That's the new stuff. So it's not surprising that this is, you know, not particularly the best. But anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts, so please do let me know down below in the comments. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and please do comment. And I've been saying it, I will continue to say it all this week. Please do share these videos, because YouTube is screwing my channel out. And I think it's to do with copper. I think it's to do with YouTube just not liking my channel, but they are sandboxing it. It's not being recommended to anyone. So please do share it. And if you want to support the channel further, then check out my Patreon, which is linked down below. We do a lot on Patreon. You get game content, you get Skype hangouts one-to-one Skype hangouts as well as like roundtable Skype group calls. So check it out if you want. But anyway, I've been Mr. H. Take care.